G'day guys, hi, Morton here. Welcome to my channel. Today I thought I would show you a couple of records that I just bought a couple of hours ago. There's no special reason or anything, a major introduction to any bands or anything. I got up very early this morning because I had an, for me, very early appointment. And, by 9:30, I was done. So what to do? Oh, the sun was shining here in Oslo town, in good old O town. And I went for a coffee, and then I sat around in a couple of parks, and enjoyed the sunshine. And I was near Råkk Rålls, the second-hand record store here in Oslo, and I actually went in there to look for a couple of CDs by the go-betweens, because this store will show these photos of stuff they put out in the store the day before, usually in the evening before, and then if you're lucky you're there early the day after, and you can grab those things. And those go-between CDs I didn't have. There were 3 of them, I think, but they did have them. It's just that when I held them in my hand, they were some sort of deluxe editions or special editions from back in the day, with the 2 CDs in them and a paper cover around them. And they were from Australia, and they cost 399 kroner each. So I skipped that. Go-betweens, I do have a few CDs. I have nothing on vinyl, and there's so much Australian music that I really want, But I did go and look for a couple of things, and I found a couple of things that I wanted. Now, ideally, one of them was an Australian release that I nearly went for. But the thing is, I have the international version of this, which is, I think it's a single album, while in Australia it was a double album, and it had the original name of the band, and that's Paul Kelly and the Colored Girls, while in the rest of the world it was Paul Kelly and the Messengers. But they wanted $499 for that record, and it was a bit steep, because I've got a bunch of records coming that I've ordered, and I have to pay for them when they arrive, so I'll let off on that one. But I did get one Paul Kelly, and again, not an Australian release. In fact, the cover is actually, I think this cover is a bit nicer, cooler in a way than the Aussie one. So it's Paul Kelly and the Messengers, not the Colored Girls, and it's Under the Sun. There we are. And no, this is not a soundtrack to a John Cusack film. No, it doesn't look like John Cusack, but that was sort of my initial thought. I don't think I've seen this cover before. I think the original is like, is it a pole or something? And then there's like a poster with a picture of him and the band members on it. It looks like a very cheap compilation cover art in a way. So I must say, I think this looks better. So there we are again, and there's the back. Really cool photo, by the way. That's Paul Kelly, in case you were wondering. Yeah, he's got some really good songs here. Dumb Things, Don't Stand So Close to the Window. To Her Door. Yeah, those are the ones that I sort of leap out to me. And this is obviously one of those where they've done that. And, bugger all. Glue's come off. And there's the... it's been owned by a guy called Rune Danielsen. Because it says so there. That's what happens when you buy second-hand records. Sometimes you get to know the name of the previous owner. And I think this is a US release, not a Canadian one. And it's A&M Records. So here we are. So that's the one of the records that I bought, but I did buy another Aussie, which is also probably not an actual Australian release. I don't know, maybe. Now this is one of those bands that I've been buying after I got into the vinyl community because of Ben Rankins, and this is my third album by this band, which is sorry about that. So it's the Triffids present the Black Swan, and then I can hear some voice somewhere in the universe. No, mate, that's the one Triffid album you shouldn't have bought. It's shit, mate. No, I don't know, mate. Maybe. Anyway, I don't think they have a million records anyway. I should probably have counted them before I did this video. But Black Swan, yeah, that's, I mean, they are from WA, Western Australia, from the Perth region. And the Black Swan is the emblem. What is that? The wattle is something or other, the emblem of a land. You could keep it in a bottle or hold it in your hand. Monty Python thing, by the way. Yeah, so the Black Swan is on the WA flag, if I remember correctly. And yeah, when was this released? We have an island. 1989. There we are. Yep, so that's all she wrote. I got a couple of records on a day that seems to go on forever. And now I have something to do. I can play these records. So guys, that's all I had for you today. Hope that inspired you to listen to those records. I love Paul Kelly, and I've really gotten into listening to the 2 Triffids albums I've had so far, so I'm hoping I like this one as well. And yeah, April's come and started, and it's April 2nd today, so it'll probably not be April 2nd when I post this, but hope you're all well, and see you soon in another video. Bye bye.